Greetings everyone and welcome to Stranded Alien Dawn. Okay, so this is not my first attempt of playing this game. I'm sure it will not be my last either. I'm quite new to making this sort of survival series genre kind of content, so if there's anything I'm missing out or anything I'm doing wrong, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because hopefully we can hit 1 million subscribers at some point in the not too distant future, buy ourselves a ticket on a rocket with Elon Musk to Mars, and maybe, just maybe, in real terms, we can actually dictate people's people's lives like we're gonna do in this playthrough. So right, with that all aside, let's get on with building ourselves a basic camp, shall we? Give them somewhere to sleep. I believe if I hold shift, it's not going to make me place these all down individually. There we go. That's better. Right, okay, who's my... Krista is the smarty pants here. Let's get Krista to start to observe some fauna and flora. Flora and fauna? Is that the correct terminology? Might be. Essentially, what you need to do is when you observe something, you can then 100% it gives you bonuses. You can create, like if you observe plants, that allows you to create farms and the such. If you don't, you've just got to harvest. And if you're just going to rely on just harvesting stuff, you are not going to last very long in space. Essentially, you're going to die. Resources are finite. I think the only thing that you could possibly call infinite is wood, because you can replant trees. But apart from that, right, see if we can get, honestly, I don't care who observes it, as long as it's someone. What's Yoko doing? Yoko, why are you just standing there? Oh, there we go. Right, so we can direct her. Ken's scavenging for us. He's going to get extra scrap metal resources. It's one of his traits. He finds like twice as much. Raka can build stuff twice as fast. Yoko can accidentally make people better at crafting, and Krista, well, she's the smarty pants. She's the brains of this operation. Right, let's have a look at the schedule. Right, I want them all to sleep at the same time as each other, because that will hopefully stop them from disturbing each other. Nothing worse than someone banging on the door next to you whilst you're trying to sleep. Someone, building a new space hut, for example. Camps, can we? Right, okay, so we need to cut some sticks. I should have probably had a little bit of a scout around first before going, oh yes, we'll just live here. Should have seen if there was any resources. I think the idea is, though, you're pretty much supposed to just go where you land. Oh, nasty little bug's nest there. Oh, these we definitely want to observe. Let's observe the tube plant. See, discovery. Because we've discovered these now, we can now create them as farms. Observe berry plants. Well, that's peculiar bush berry plant. I don't think we have on our observe list just yet. Yoko, why are you standing around doing nothing? Chop trees. Right, okay, let's go into activities, because Yoko really doesn't seem to be interested in doing anything. There we go. Ken, no, Ken, you need to be scavenging, my dude. Insufficient storage space. Okay, shelter. Put ourselves some shelving units here. And that should give us a nice bit of room to put in some stockpiles, because resources are going to be important. Production, science, research desk. Honestly, scrap metal I think is probably fine. Let's give ourselves a little workbench. Right, everyone is slowly waking up to day 3, so we've got 20 first aid kits, we've got some emergency rations. Honestly, it's probably a good idea to get ourselves doing some small scale farming straight away. What's Krista up to? Right, Krista, I'm going to want you to observe this plant as soon as possible. There we go, we've discovered a fruity bush. Right, let's get all them observing. Let's just get Ken scavenging. Right, so he scavenged all that he can from that. He's just putting everything away in the stockpiles now. So there's scavenging and salvaging. Scavenging is like searching for stuff, should we say. Searching for items. Whereas salvaging is actually stripping it down, pulling it apart and just getting all the base metals. So you see he's scavenged some quite useful items there, in all fairness. 2 CPUs, a power core, a bunch of cloth, some electronics as well. Right, Ken, we're gonna get you scavenging again. How these guys jump? Yeah. See, look, we sent them all off the same time. But Krista, because she's a smart ass, she finishes faster. And Cloth Blossom is going to come incredibly. It's going to be really handy for us, because cloth is quite the resource. I've made mistakes before in previous playthroughs where I've just made massive fields. But these should be enough there. So see, skin bark glitter cap. New research available now. We've got new research stuff available. Yoko's at a risk of meltdown. It's dark and relaxed. She's drowsy. She on fire. Ah, yes. How could I forget? How could I forget? They really. So your survivors really do enjoy the finer things. Like you've survived a space crash, and you're complaining because you haven't got anywhere to sit down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, well, that's enough. We've got a chair for everyone there. Right, okay, so now we can begin doing some research. Weaponsmithing is going to be important. Oh, prospecting, that's not one I've seen before. Carbon wind turbines. Right, okay, so there are definitely differences in what you can learn. Like carbon armor, like I've never seen carbon armor. This is like my third fresh start of the game, and I've never seen carbon armor on either of the previous gameplays. And I've made it through like year 4 in one of them, and like I've done everything in the research bar. So that is intriguing, should we say? Right, I just want Krista doing research. Come on, Krista. Get doing some research here, yeah. Racker's observing some berry plants. Who's the combat? Right, okay, so Ken's our combat man. So let's give Ken a laser pistol. We have 3 laser pistols. That's nice, but let's give Krista and Racker a laser pistol each as well. That means we can do some rudimentary sort of early hunting as well. Observe. Shiny rock. See, that says that was unknown rock. Interesting rock. This is shiny rock, so let's observe the shiny rock, shall we? This we definitely want to observe. No, we've already observed skin bark. Right, we've got skin bark, nice. Yoko, why are you having a meltdown? Disturbed sleep, a few fun things to do. Survivor. So survivor determination is the only thing that's keeping it going. Alright. Cut hay and collect leathers. Aha, you know what we do have? Although we should have probably observed that. Giant grass, yeah, we'll go with it. The giant grass actually produces more hay, but this should mean we can now give them a rudimentary shooting range. They're really needy for people who've just like crash landed on an alien planet. Like, they're more interested in their own personal entertainment than they are to you know, actually surviving So farms, green cob. This is we definitely want grains used for so much stuff. I don't want to oversize it. What am I doing? I want ourselves a couple of so if I remember right, Yoko's got a trait where if she sees something die, that makes her happy. Yeah, probably worth making some bandages. So what's going on? Because like the soil here didn't seem to be too bad before. Infertile soil. Hopefully that should actually be enough resources. Go away, I'm not ready to give feedback yet. So we can harvest those both. I believe we need to harvest some sticks. Have we? Yes, yeah, got green cob. You know what we can do though? We can harvest this green cob here as well. And there are definitely some broadleaf bushes. Get ourselves some sticks. I'm so bored. There's nothing fun to do. Yoko, you're alive. Things could. She's literally just sitting there on the risk. Eat raw food. What? Why did you eat raw food? I don't eat raw food. We should stop everyone eating raw food, because eating raw food doesn't make anyone happy. Right. Okay. So camps. Can I? I still can't make a campfire. Oh yeah, I can. Right. Okay. Have we got someone on cooking? Hopefully Yoko will automatically do some cooking for us. We can. You can like set these to advanced priorities, but I don't think I'm. There's no need to mess with that at the moment. We can just force Yoko to cook. Discovered beef berries. There we go. Nice. Just waiting for the sun to come up. Another glorious day here on planet. I don't know. Maybe should we? I don't think the planet has a name. Oh, I think it's like Solaris. Glitter caps. We've got them. Wide leaf plant. We don't have that. So let's observe that. Right, you'll go. Cook everyone some green porridge, would you? Get some beef berries in there as well. So that's the other thing, like resources have shelf life, so if it's outside it's 12 days, under roof 36. And yeah, you see how like they're indefinite. Porridge only lasts a couple of days. Where is Yoko? Yoko! Oh, okay, she's planting. Raka's actually cooking up some food for everyone. Good man. Ken is idling. Ken, what are you doing, Ken? Alright, okay. Alright, okay, that's all salvaged out, is it? Okay. Get over there. Like, you can actually get some really good resources. It wasn't until, like, towards the end of my last playthrough that I was like, oh crap, hang on, actually. Like, well played, Ken. Like, Ken's actually getting some good stuff. See, as long as sea pupils are in a shelving unit, they're fine. Electronics are fine, but if they're left out, they just everything wastes away essentially if they're left out. Ken is idling. No, Ken is scavenging. Go, Ken. Oh, is that another laser pistol we have now? Raka's transporting it. Maybe we need it to get back to here before we can equip Yoko with. Yes, we can. Right, okay, so everyone now has laser pistols. Krista's doing her observation stuff. Discovered smoke leaf. Do you know what this means? This means we'll be able to make tea soon enough. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm giving away all the secrets here. Alright, okay. Don't want to put raw meats into there. There's a reason why I've done that. You can set the shelves as well. You can set everything to house different things you can keep. This is something I've not been very good at. It's like managing where I want all my resources. But hopefully this playthrough, this will all change. A big focus this first year is definitely preparing ourselves as well as we can for the winter. Because, in the famous words of the great Jon Snow, winter is coming. Right, okay. I do want to have, like, typically you don't need to send everyone to do hunting, but because they're all kind of new to this, I'll have as many. Everyone's got laser rifles, so let's get everyone over here with the laser rifles. And draft. Right, okay, and now what I want to do is hopefully someone will come back and butcher them. I say that. Say that. Where are you? They're all eating. Yoko's. There we go. Ken's coming. A curious thing that I've noticed, and maybe others will notice as well, or others have noticed it, they tend to not pick up the leathers, the hides. See, the hides are still on the floor here. But unfortunately, weirdo camera angle. There we go. Once he's finished butchering that, I want to make sure, like, obviously, like, the meat's important. You know, we like having the meat. There we go. He's taking it. Let's wait for Ken to transport the meat back. You can tell what people are doing by their boxes. So Yoko's cooking, Raka's transporting, Ken's transporting. What I want to do is make sure Ken comes back and picks up these hides. And there we go, we discovered some giant grass. Right, Krista is close to a meltdown. Few fun things to do. Right, how do we get a punching pole? Collect leathers. Right, okay. So that's what Ken's on his way to do now. We need to collect fabrics and leathers, research metal refinement, and smelt alloys to get the dartboard up. Farms. We now have some smoke leaf available. I don't think we need a massive amount of smoke leaf. Just have a relatively small plot. What I haven't spotted, oh yeah, I have spotted so far, this pointy red plant. That's going to be not so much important now, but definitely more important later. So Raga's crafting stuff and eating. Right, how are we doing on meals? I've actually got a good amount of meals. Like, I'd rather them not eat the rations. Did Ken pick up those hides? Those all important hides. He did. Right, okay, good. Aggressive animals, 10 of them. Right, so these guys are going to come and attack us. Obviously, we don't really have a defensible base at the moment, but that's fine. Raka's on gloomy personality, disturbed sleep, few things to do. Was annoyed by Yoko. Yoko, stop annoying everyone. Jesus Christ, why have you got to antagonise, eh? I think. Right, okay. Draft. Where are they coming from? They're coming from down here, aren't they? We can speed this up a little bit. Oh. Ah. I want Krista going off doing what Krista does. Never mind. She's coming back to eat now anyway. Right, oversized insect. We can butcher them for items. So yeah, so now we can make some giant grass as well, which gives us hay and silicon. Raka's injured. That's a superficial bite. He doesn't need any healing or treatment. There we go. We can make some meaty dishes now. Keep on looking at it. It looks like we've got a lot of food, but a lot of it is these rations. Krista's at a risk of meltdown, disturbed sleep. Yeah, we need to get on with research. Right, so we've discovered silicon deposits. That is this stuff right here. Interesting rock still needs to be observed. New resource. Alright, cook some rations. Krista boat decided to run all the way back to eat, even though it takes her like an hour to I think she would have ate before leaving. Yeah, see, this is why you want to make sure you've got eating raw. Right, so don't mind them eating raw fruit and vegetables. Like if they're getting really bored of food, but boredom of food is not something you want. You want that. They need a varied diet. Like if they see cooking, should he be cooking rations? Did I tell them to cook? Ah, I did. Right, okay. Let's turn that off. Let's get him cooking some meat soup. Oh, there, he's doing it anyway. Right, Krista. Did Krista finish with the interesting rock? No, she didn't. This interesting rock seems to be taking quite a length of time to and I don't think I've seen interesting rock before. Maybe I have. Maybe I'm just being an idiot. Really, Krista? It's teasing me now. Just teasing me. I want to know what the interesting rock is. Obviously, you do have controls here about like how fast you want time to go. During the night, you definitely want to fast. If anyone's idle, or I'm trying to plan something, but like at the moment, you just want them doing work. You just want them gathering. Really speaking, I probably should have how are we doing for storage? So that's full. That's getting full. So these shelves can only store small items. That's a bit frustrating. I think the green porridge is it's about to run out completely. What I am gonna want quite a lot of wood. So hopefully, I don't want you cutting wood. I want you scavenging ships. Discovered ore. Oh, the interesting rock is just ore deposits. Okay. I've definitely done that before then. Where is Krista? Yoko has leveled up some. So they have like physicality. So like, yeah, Yoko's rubbish at combat. Physical means like it increases like how much stuff they can carry. Intellect, obviously how quick they can They can research stuff, healing, how good they are at healing. Farming, I think. I don't know if these are like, can you see the slight difference in colour there? I don't know if these are caps, like, you know, because she's indifferent on construction and farming, she'll never get higher than whatever that is, 6. Whereas Ken's God. Ken can do everything well. Krista just refuses to craft stuff. Raka just will not learn about healing. Right, so this pointy red plant, as soon as Krista's just done that, I think, have we? Yeah, we've got cloth. I think we've got, once we've got that silicon, we have all the important plants done. Once these leathers dry, we should gain access to the punching pole and maybe some other research. That's, yeah, antibiotics. No, I'm not ready to give you feedback. Ken, I don't want you cutting stuff. Get over there and scavenge for items. See, yeah, like he's just got synthetic textiles. And every time you find a new item, it can unlock new research. There's actually quite a lot of debris around here. I don't know whether to set it on a Ken only ever scavenges, but unfortunately, if you set them to just do a task, if you haven't got anything of that task to do, they'll just stand there, and it'll be a case of like there'll be scavenge or salvage around. But unless you click on them and actively tell them to salvage it, they just won't. So we found some synthetic leggings. How are we doing for red meat? Have we got those? Yeah, we have got some meats to cook. I'm sure I only told them to cook like 4. Well, they've made 18, which means it's probably going to spoil. Get some green porridge in there. There we go, silicon leaf. And that is the last of the farms. Extend. I just want to make it look pretty. Oh, in all fairness, I've got this down here. Right, okay. Put some giant grass in down here, shall we? I didn't extend the field. Oh, it doesn't matter. Alright, Ken's off salvaging. Krista is vomiting, but she's happy. She's happy throwing up. No one's on the verge of a meltdown. Insufficient storage space, right? Okay, so that's something we need to work on. That didn't exactly go how I was expecting. Why is that not like connecting to there? There we go. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, we've got plenty more. So yeah, Wacker's cooking is leveled up now. I don't know if the cooking recipes come from leveling up. Right, okay. We don't want that meat to go to waste, so hopefully someone's going to come over here and turn that into animal fats for us. Not entirely sure how long to make these episodes and whether it's worth speeding up sections. I'm not going to speed up sections for this first bit. Obviously, if you watch the first 45 minutes of this and you've got to this point, let me know. Like, do you want to see it like step by step? Should I, or should I be sort of speeding up and skipping through parts? Right, Racker, if you come here, I want you to craft animal fats before that goes bad, because, like, alright, okay, it does mean we'll have to, it does mean that we will have to repair the shooting tower. No, craft animal fats. That's all I want you to do. Yoko's farming is leveled up. Right, not enough resources. Right, okay, you can go back to doing whatever you want to do. We haven't got any veggie soup, so let's get 4 of them on the go. Racker's going to cook us up some food. Risk of meltdown, Racker. Fun things to do. Was angered by Ken. Was angered by Krista. Right, how close are we? Why have we not got our leathers? Oh, right, we have. They're just in storage. Right, okay. Let's put the punching pole there. Maybe that'll help them, help appease them some. Yoga's there busying away in the fields. Krista has almost finished researching. Believe right. Yes, this is what we want. Right, I want it to be relatively close to the stores. Have I barely got enough wood for this? How big is too big? Do you know what I mean? Like, how big do you go first off? You know, well, obviously we don't want to build anything that colossal. I kind of want to give them individual rooms and get away with, I believe 3x3 is the smallest room size you need to get away with it. Do you know what? Like that will do. Is that going to interfere with them getting into it? But I do want the door. Right, okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to place the door there. Here we go. So, well, I think we'll run to the completion of the construction of our first little house before we end this first episode, and then we'll come back to the next one and see how we progress on this little world of ours. I was about to say, that's awfully nice of Ken to be transporting everything for us, but Ken, salvage your space debris, my man. That's your job. So we've got a good amount of fruit and veg. I'd like someone to cook some meat soup. I'll tell you what, Raka, can you? Is Raka, no, he's not cooking, he's just eating. Right, let's get him to do this fermenting barrel quickly so we can get on with fermenting some antibiotics. Krista is at a risk of a meltdown. Few things to do. What more do you want? I guess she wants a dartboard. But for that... Okay, so we need to mine some stone. Well, these are stone deposits here. We'll get someone mining those first thing in the morning. As long as it's not Raka, as long as he's building our building, I don't care. That's the main thing. Played a funny prank, did we, Yoko? You played a funny prank on Krista. Was annoyed by Krista, by Yoko. Well done. Well done, you absolute dingus. You research antibiotics. So purple means the stuff's been delivered. Blue means like the stuff needs. I don't know why he's just not completing it. And we do have, we can actually see the progress there. There's no roof at all at the moment. Where's he going? Ah, he's got to travel to get the wood. Yoko's giving him a hand though. At least he got a decent amount this time and not like 4 pieces like he did last time. Why hasn't he, like, why has he just left these bits? Oh man, this guy's work ethic just like, not ethic, like mentality, like how he works, just infuriates me. Just absolutely infuriates me. So, I don't know what that is. These are basically space cows. Oh, more electronics. That's good. Electronics are a bit of a pain in the arse to make. So the more of them you can find and salvage, the better. Long distance travel. Right, so we need fuel to unlock long distance travel, so we definitely want that. So we can build fences, we just can't do fortifications. Oh, excuse me. Right, come on, Racker. Get it finished. Meals wise. Yeah, look, we've got no food. Limit reached. Wait, we've not got enough resources to make meat soup. Right, so Racker's busy. You know what? We're going to take everyone. Put them on the butcher. Let's get ourselves some more meat so we can start making some more meat stew again. But then we can actually see his progress on the... He's going to take a walk. But this guy's work ethic sucks. Ken. Right, Ken's busy. What, Krista? You okay? You're not doing anything too important. Can you go and hop that scrap for me? Don't want to leave scrap out. Right, so we're getting a good bit of electronics here. 21 electronics. Oh, and if you're curious as to why I picked wood, you don't have to build the rooms as a whole. You can like individually like piece them together like how you want to. But right, so you will show you on walls like awful thermal insulation for scrap metal, same for sticks, and actually like wood and stone are the only good ones, but like stone's a little harder to get hold of. Oh, you cheeky boys draft. Bloody eating all our plants. Right, there's that risk of meltdown every time. Same thing, so boring. Disturbed sleep, well hopefully we can sort out that disturbed sleep for you very shortly, my friend. And there we go, that is our first home built. Racket, I don't want you salvaging. How can I stop him from salvaging? Oh no, salvaging I think is fine. Scavenging we can't have him doing. Right, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Right, okay. So basically, yeah, this is going to be our first house. And what I want inside is awful thermal properties. So how many we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Right, we can. So 1, 2, 3. Sometimes, I don't know if it's just me, it's probably because I'm so zoomed out actually, but like sometimes I struggle to see where I'm placing stuff. 3, yeah, building door. Right, wood door, we want to hold shift here, shift, shift, shift. That room actually looks 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's just there. It's just the angle. It does look bigger though, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And bump this should now stop them or prevent them all from having disturbed sleep. Risk of meltdown. Krista and Yoko. Disturbed sleep. Few fun things to do. Ah, Ken's lost it. Ken's gone for a sad wander. Right, Yoko. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, we do have stone. We do have stone. I am lying. Right, okay. We can now build a furnace or two. And what we're going to do, we're going to give them all nice soft carpets in their bedrooms. Give them some creature comforts, like little creature comforts like that. Honestly, makes them so much happier. You'll see all the buffs once we've got this. Yeah, this first episode's going to be like just over an hour. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna like continue to record like this, so the next episode will be sort of very much, you know, what it'll probably be. I'll probably finish the building, do a little bit of like interior furnishing on there. A sign. So we'll give that bed to Ken. Give that to Krista. The only two who are actually still away. Oh, nice. New weapon salvaged. We now have a pulse rifle. See, small bedroom buff. And they're not going to get the debuff for disturbed sleep, because they're sleeping in their own room. Although Krista decided to go and wake up Ken. Let's explore. Right, we can't explore because we haven't researched. Oh no, have we? No, we haven't. I need to construct some. Right. We definitely want to learn how to extract oil. Although I'm pretty sure we want to look at tailoring. And maybe get ourselves some lightning rods. So now here we should be able to craft. So you can switch the order on things. So now, yeah, liquid fuel. And by that time, Christo should have finished researching, then we can get our explore on. Ken has found another pulse rifle, some boots. See, new resources. So now, because we've got that new resource, we should have, there we go, long distance travel is now available as a learned skill. Research first aid kits and research pickling. So is it here we can pickle? Yeah, we can pickle vegetables. We'll try and pickle like 100 veg. We've got plenty of antibiotics, 20 first aid kits, plenty of bandages. I think we're actually good on that. So let's turn those off. How much food have we got? So yeah, creature comforts. Look, yeah. Slept in comfy bed, +9. Yeah, so these are. Oh no, wait! I forgot to assign white car, and we will assign Yoko. there because they're still sleeping outside, so you'll look, see like they don't have those additional buffs. So yeah, so that is the end of episode 1. My basic plan is, honestly, we're not planning on doing anything fancy this first year. In this first year, I think the idea is just to survive. See, right, is that a risk of a meltdown again? Disturbed sleep. Well, has Yoko disturbed you, in all fairness? Like, we might put a basic compound around here. Researched insect fats. So that means, yeah, now we've got the oil press available. You want to keep all your work areas close to wherever your storage is. I think ideally. Because they've got to walk back and forth all the time. I'm gonna put this will be like full of like fridges and whatnot. When we get to electrical circuits, that's why I built this more than big enough. We will have, I think we'll have a kitchen and all of our food storage in here. And then we'll look at, we'll move the table and chairs in so they can eat inside. And then we'll probably look at building something a similar size here, and we'll put a bunch of storage in there, and this will then essentially become the work shed. That'll be living accommodations. We'll have our work shed over here, and yeah, we can start piling up electronics around the side. Right, okay. So this is my first real attempt of doing a video. I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, do drop a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, and if there's anything, any suggestions to what I should do proceeding forward. Obviously, always well received. But yeah, don't forget, punch that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, take care.